Can you say hello? 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 Hey, yeah. So today we are going to Funplex, which is like a soft play in Brighton. So I thought you guys could come along and have some fun at Funplex with us. The most fun ever. The main topic of this video is that because it's the new year, I've been sort of thinking about ways in which I used to kind of restrict myself, resolutions that I would set. Yeah, it just had me thinking, I think especially because I have a daughter now and I have to sort of lead by example, and she needs healthy relationships and healthy resolutions and things that aren't unachievable, goals that aren't unachievable. It's had me really thinking about what I want to achieve and how I want to achieve it in the new year. So that's something I'm going to chat with you about after Funplex. So Phil's just popped out to a food shop. Juno's going to go down for a nap soon. We're going to go to Funplex and then we'll have a good chat. So we literally just got to Funplex and there was, what, like a private party, do you think?
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know what was going on. You're going straight on.
Queue out the door.
There was a queue out the door and I had a little peek through and it was so busy. So we're going to go and get some lunch and play at home instead, which is sad, but still fun, but not as fun as Funplex.
No. Baby.
Hi, baby. Okay. Let's clear my throat. So, what do I want to talk about? And it's really been on my mind actually, because I think with it being the first year that I was a parent, 2022 was the year that I had my baby, we had Juno, and, you know, previously all of my resolutions, achievements, goals, things that I wanted to achieve were always based mostly on the way I looked, and whether that was fit into a certain dress size or lose X amount of weight or work out X amount of times a week to achieve something just based on the way that I looked. And this year's totally different from that. I actually don't care. I have no intention of restricting my diet. I have absolutely no intention of calorie counting. I want to move my body, but with my daughter, and I want to have fun with her. And the way that I look is the least of my worries at the moment, which is really refreshing. It's so refreshing for me, especially because I feel like I have followed every diet trend. I have tried absolutely everything, probably from early teens, really. I've been exposed to diet culture and, you know, juice diets, no carbs, Atkins diet, everything, under eating, over exercising. And I really don't want my daughter to grow up aware of that, aware of, you know, how you can restrict yourself to make yourself look a certain way. I don't want to put those kind of diet pressures on her at all. And it's not my parents' fault or no one influenced me to make those diet decisions as a teenager or a young adult. I made them myself, but because they were so readily available for me to make, like you just had to walk into the shop next door and there were slimming products, there was Slim Fast, like loads of different products that you could buy that would make you thinner, or just things like that. So in a roundabout way, what I'm trying to say is none of the goals that I've set myself this year, none of the things that I want to achieve have any relevance to the size that I am, the weight that I weigh, the clothes that fit me. I've just learned, I think especially from being pregnant as well, that like comfort comes first and enjoyment. I just want to be comfortable with myself and my body, and I am. And that's why I've not set any of these restrictions on myself. Let's have a little chat through some of the goals and achievements, things that I want to achieve this year. Got a very nice planner for Christmas. I'm very excited about it because I am a little bit of a control freak and I do love a plan. So at the beginning, there's like a notes section, which is where I've written goals for 2023. The first goal, which if you know me, you'll probably think you already know what it is to get pregnant. I would like to get pregnant in 2023. It's not something that we are thinking about too much now. If it happens, it happens. But come spring, I think we would definitely start actually sort of properly trying. So that's exciting. And then there's a few work-related things. So consistent YouTube uploads, growing my Instagram. I'd like to grow my YouTube. So work achievements. And then personal achievements, regular date nights with my partner, which can be anything from going out to dinner, going to a concert, to getting a takeaway and playing some games at home. A really important one, making memories with Juno. The biggest one, the most important, is probably that. I just want to spend all of my time soaking her up because she is growing so quickly and she is not going to be this age forever. And at some point, she's probably not going to want to play with me and she's not going to want to run through the park with me or jump in muddy puddles. So that is something that I'm going to do a lot of this year. I'm going to soak up everything and make loads of memories with my first baby girl. The last one on the list is to focus on maintaining my friendships. So I have lots of amazing friends, people that I absolutely adore, that are huge parts of my life, and some of them don't live close, some of them do, and this one is just for me personally. I want to make sure that the relationships and friendships in my life are really strong and really worthwhile, and really work at the ones that I want, and just have some really good times with friends and family. Pretty basic, pretty standard as far as goals, but nothing that is unachievable or restricting in any way whatsoever. And that's just not me now. I'm not doing it. I've drawn a line under it. I am setting an example to my daughter, to my future children, that your value is not measured by the size that you are or the amount that you weigh. And that's really important. That's a really, really important thing that I want to teach my children and the people around me. Yeah, that's just a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed that and you can take something away from that. That's it, really.